Guys, if the audio in this video has a bit of an issue, it's not like in the previous videos, please forgive me. I'm asking for your kindness. If I waited until tomorrow to set it up and bring the microphone, it would be way too late. Fortunately, you all know how much stats and rules are needed for a channel to start making money. For those who work on long form videos, 1,000 subscribers or members with 4,000 hours of watch time, from the total of their videos in the last 365 days on their channel, and if they make shorts videos, 10 million views and 1,000 subscribers in the last 90 days, looking at their channel stats. So what was that rule again? That rule I told you about a few days ago is outdated, but we just found out, and it applies to both of these groups as well. Also for people who make shorts, also for those who make long form videos. For example, if you are making only shorts videos for your channel, you need to get 10 million views. For your last few videos, you are getting about 14 views each. So your latest videos hit 14 million views in 70 days, which is 20 days sooner than expected. But then you go check your stats to see if that bar is filled all the way or not. You see that the stat has only filled up to about 8 or 9 million. You think to yourself, well, I got 40 million views in less than 90 days. So that means their stats are always short by a million or two. Now let me get to the part about his earnings and tell you about it. So I can tell you what's really going on. Really, let that sink into your brain. For example, your channel where you post long videos or shorts. Let's say it's even started making money and now your channel is earning you income in dollars. You go check your RPM, meaning the rates. That's the amount in dollars they tell you for every 1,000 views, and they call it RPM. Later on, in upcoming videos, they'll explain how RPM is calculated. For now, don't worry about that. You say my RPM is $3 for every 1,000 views on my channel. So that means for every 1,000 views, YouTube pays me $3. So basically, for every 1,000 views, YouTube pays me $3. And then you check, you see that your video has gotten 100,000 views. Now, for example, the video is long. You divide that by 1,000 to see how many groups of 1,000 it shows you. If you take 100,000 and divide it by 1,000, you get 100. That means 100 batches of 1,000 views. So you take that 100 and multiply by the $3 RPM, you end up with $300. That means your total earnings should be around $300. But when the end of the month comes, you see that in that month, you add up your calculated views with your RPM. You crunch the numbers, divide it, and end up with $200. You tell yourself, well, I got 100,000 views and my RPM is $3. So where did the missing $100 go? You think to yourself, man, YouTube's gotten smart. They think they can't figure me out or do the math, and they're only paying attention to the dollars, not to the views, the division, or any of that. It just cuts into our money and disappears. Now, every single detail is worked out to the last cent. And in the future, why was your dollar lower than what you calculated? This rule I'm telling you about now has been there since day one. It's just that we were a bit slow to get it. Look, viewers fall into two groups. One group of viewers is the kind that, for whatever reason, ended up on the video, but right from the start, they see it's not the one they want. Or they hit skip and went to the next video. Or if it was a short video, they saw it right away and didn't like it. Or the topic isn't something they're into, so they just moved on to the next one. They scrolled up, went higher, and clicked on the next video. That's the first group of viewers. So who are the second group of viewers? They're viewers who, one way or another, clicked on the video. Or maybe they stumbled onto your video while watching someone else's. Or maybe through a notification or some other way, they ended up on your video. Well, this second group sees a video they like, and it matches their taste. They stick around and watch part of the video. Some of them watch it all the way to the end. Some watch up to halfway, and some at least watch a third of the video. In the first group too, one view gets added to your total views, and when they entered the account, they saw it wasn't something they were interested in and moved on to the next, but it still counts as a view for you. But then there's the second group. The viewers stuck around and watched your video. That means your video managed to create engagement with the audience and kind of kept the audience entertained and kept them on the platform and on that video. This type of view is called an engaged view or an interactive view. Like I said, YouTube actually does the math. It's not random. Everything's calculated. For example, you uploaded a video on YouTube and got 100,000 views. Out of those 100,000 views, 80,000 people stuck around and watched the video. And when you want to go check to see how much of that 10 million stat has been reached, you shouldn't be looking at the total views for that video. You need to check the engaged views. Engaged views count toward that too. For your overall views, check the performance in your shorts videos. That means you need to get 10 million engaged views. And when it comes to earning from long videos, that's when you get paid. You don't get the total view revenue. That income from those incentive views, those guaranteed views, an interactive view where the viewer stayed and actually watched the video is what gets you paid. Then again, everyone says they just give it a quick view and then move on. They give it a quick view and then move on. That's why some of the views drop off. That person left as soon as they came in. A lot of people, just because of the view count, end up clicking away from the content, or they do it using a bot. YouTube sees that a video with no interaction during those views gets its views dropped, even if they're not bots. Just because there was no engagement, they remove those views as a precaution. Don't be afraid if your video views drop. A lot of the time, up to 90%, the stats show that most of the views that dropped from your videos were views with no interaction. It's exactly the same with shorts videos too. You're aiming to hit 10 million too, so you need to check the total views of all your videos and add them up. Add it all up and see if they've reached 10 million or not. It really doesn't matter. It's not going to bother you much. You might think getting interactive views is hard. It's not. In the end, the viewers who stick around will watch your video. That adds to your interactive views. And on the other hand, the higher your engagement rate goes, your video will get recommended to more people. A high click-through rate is very important. Make sure to focus on 2 key points about it and create 3 types of interaction with that video. These will make your video get suggested and recommended more often. Now, if you want to know how to create content that really connects with your audience and boost engagement, or in other words, interactive views, this video has already been posted on the channel. Go watch that video and follow that style and storyline. Make your video quietly and subtly. I give you my word, your video will get plenty of views, and it will also have high interactive engagement because your own channel is tiny. So why hasn't your own video gone viral then? Sweetie, with a channel under 100 subscribers, that video got close to about 300 hours of watch time. I actually wanted to feature that same video too, pretty much to build up the stats. That's why it's brought in close to 70 people, 300 hours of watch time, got close to 100 views, and from those views that I went and checked out, close to 2,500 of them, they were interactive views that my video got. Back when I had less than 100 subscribers, you've managed to get views and watch time. Anyway guys, I won't bore you with the details. The one who wins is the one who knows these secrets and makes persistence a guiding principle for himself and his work. Exactly. Got it.